In this video, we are solving two questions from GATE 2015 Electronics branch. These questions are based on exact same concept and exact same formula. So we are solving them together. So let's look at the first question. First we will solve this question, then we will move to this question. So it says that a MOSFET in saturation has a drain current of 1 milliampere for VDS equal to 0.5 volt. So it says that the drain current ID is 1 milliampere for VDS equal to 0.5 volt. Then it says that channel length modulation coefficient is 0.05 voltage inverse. So value of lambda is given to us. Then it says we have to find the output resistance of MOSFET. So it says that the MOSFET is in saturation. And if the MOSFET is in saturation, then we have the formula ID equal to ID set 1 plus lambda VDS. This is the formula for MOSFET in saturation. Okay, so if you find delta ID by delta VDS, DID delta ID by delta VDS, this will be equal to ID set lambda into ID set. And this delta ID by delta VDS is nothing but output resistance R0. So R0 will be equal to lambda into ID set. So sorry, this DID by dVDS is 1 upon R0. So R0 equal to 1 upon R0 is equal to 1 upon lambda ID saturation. So if you put the value of lambda is given as 0.05 and ID set is given as 1 milliampere. So if you put lambda equal to 0.05, this is equal to 1 upon 0.05 and ID is given as 1 milliampere. So 10 to power minus 3. So this will be equal to 20 kilo ohm. This will be equal to 20 kilo ohm. So the value of R0 is equal to 20 kilo ohm. So this is the answer for this question where we have to find the output resistance. R0 equal to 1 upon lambda ID set. This is equal to 20 kilo ohm. Now in the second question, it says that the current in an enhancement mode NMOS transistor bias in saturation mode was measured to be 1 milliampere at VDS equal to 5 volt. So ID set is given as 1 milliampere at VDS equal to 5 volt. Now it says that VDS is increased to 6 volt. VDS is increased to 6 volt. So delta VDS is equal to 6 minus 5. So delta VDS is 1 volt. See, in this equation we have to find delta VDS. So delta VDS is equal to 1 volt. And if when VDS was increased to 6 volt, keeping VGS same, so obviously we will have to keep one voltage same. ID increased to 1.02 milliampere. So delta ID is given as 0.02 milliampere. Okay, so if you look in this formula, lambda is equal to 1 upon ID set into delta ID upon delta VDS. Okay, so lambda equal to 1 upon ID set into delta ID upon delta VDS. So delta ID is 0.02 milliampere, ID set is 1 milliampere. So if I put the value and VDS is equal to 1 volt, so this will be equal to ID set is 1 milliampere, so 1 upon 1 milliampere. Delta ID is 0.02 milliampere and VDS, delta VDS is 1 volt. So upon 1 volt. So if you solve this, the value of lambda will be 0.02 voltage inverse. So the value of lambda will be 0.02 voltage inverse, because this milliampere and this milliampere will cancel each other. This voltage is in denominator, so it will go above, so it will be 0.02 voltage inverse, because delta ID was 0.02 milliampere, delta VDS was 1 milliampere, and ID set was chosen as delta VDS was 1 volt and ID set was given as 1 milliampere. So in this question we have to keep ID set value as the original value when VDS was 5 volt. So don't choose ID set equal to 1.02 milliampere, because this was observed when VDS was increased. Original ID saturation was 1 milliampere only. So in this way we can solve both these questions. Both these questions are very similar, and they are based on this equation ID equal to ID set 1 plus lambda VDS. So dID by delta ID by delta VDS equal to lambda ID set, and this is equal to 1 upon R naught. So if you have to find 1 upon R naught, this is equal to 1 upon lambda ID set, and if you have to find lambda, this will be equal to delta ID upon delta VDS into 1 upon ID set. So this is how we found our answer. So thank you, and if you have any doubt, you can post your comment in the comment box. I answer all the comments posted on the videos. Thank you and best of luck.